Hi friends, I am making more cards with Kendra's printable that she had for July. I already did my set of cards for her challenge for July, but I've got a whole bunch of leftover pieces and extra pieces, and scraps, and so what I'm trying to do is make a bunch of cards out of that. I love this printable so much. It's so cute, and I will show you. I started to do a video last night and I made about 4 cards and realized that my phone had stopped, and all of a sudden it's been doing this on me when notifications come through or whatever. So I turned my notifications off, so hopefully it won't interrupt this time. But I will show you what I've made so far, and these are all so cute. And these are, I'm not following any sketches or anything like that. This time I'm just making them on the fly. So that one turned out so cute. I have this 3 punch that has 3 punches or tags on it. So that's where those came from. And I didn't want to put string coming out through the holes, so I just covered them. This cutie hat stamp I have to show you is from this Stamps of Life set called Sweet Summer Hats. And it is adorable. And this is the first time I've really used it. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's just so fun. And so what I did was I stamped hats out of one of the printables. And then it has this little bow stamp. And I would stamp that out of different colors and add that to make the bow different. So yeah, that one turned out pretty cute actually. And this one, and these are ephemera pieces out of her digital. This is inlaid. I had embossed, or not embossed, I had die cut this out of here, and then I put a solid one down inside of the die cut, and then put that on top. And on the inside of these cards, I'm just putting like a strip of paper inside. There's another one. I just think these turned out so cute. I love these little hats. They're just adorable. This is also a sentiment off of that stamp set. This is more ephemera from the printables, the bonus printable. These actually, these cards are actually from the Kendra's Card Challenge cards that I did. This one, and this one, and this one. So these are not extras. That's part of my challenge. This one's made from scraps. And these are all from the bonus printables. So cute. This piece here is something I tried to do on my Cricut, and it didn't come out like I thought it was going to, but I used the negative. So this is actually a negative, and I put the orange behind it and then mounted it on here. So this is also from that stamp set, Life is Better in the Sunshine. So cute. I'm making all these sunshine cards for a particular reason, because I'm going to the Craft Roulette live in August, and our table pod is called Sunshine Girls, and so I'm making cards to give to everybody. That hat is just so adorable. I love it. So those are the ones that I've made so far. And okay, so I have some out of the bigger pieces. I cut some mats. These are, you know, I've got a bunch of these strips and smaller pieces. And then these are kind of the bigger ones, bigger pieces. And then I have a whole bunch of punch outs and cutouts and stuff like that over here. So we'll see what we can do. Okay. So we'll start with this mat here. And I am making these on the fly. I'm not following sketches or anything. The sketches may influence some of the cards that I do. Definitely influencing my cards for sure. Oh, let's see here. Could put a white one. These are die cuts. Or we could do an orange one. Put that on there like that. I like that. Some of these, I need to put a new blade in my cutter because it's making the fuzzies on the side of my papers. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of ink up these pieces. I already put that on. Just want to get rid of the white edge. So I hope all of you guys are having a wonderful day. Today's Monday. So it's been a good day. It's been hot. We've had very hot weather. Today wasn't quite as hot as it was yesterday, but later on in the week, it's supposed to get in the late 90s, you know, the upper 90s and low hundreds for the rest of the week. So we're in for a hot spell. Yeah, that'll, I like that. So what kind of weather are you guys having where you're at? I know it's probably pretty hot everywhere, and everybody's having a hard time with water. Where I live in the hills, not by any water resource, you know, where I could do any, you know, anything for my hay fields or anything. We depend on, you know, God's grace to give us water. We have had rain. We have had some rain and stuff here and there, but yeah, it's just been very, very dry, and I don't think people around here are going to get much hay this year, if any. It's just a bad year for that. I got no flowers. Like, the only flowers I have in my yard really is a big lilac tree, and it had no lilacs at all. Nobody got lilacs this year. So, okay, that made a pretty simple card. You know, we could add something like this on here. Dress it up a little bit. That's pretty cute. I like that. Let's do that. And I think I will put I'll just use a couple little pieces of cardstock because there is a little ridge here, so this way it'll raise it up. A little bit, but not too much. You know what I mean? We'll do it like that. Very cute. So it's raised up very slightly, just to be even with this, because this is mounted on here, so I like that. Turned out really cute. All right. So let's start out with and I think I'm gonna do some inking around this one a little bit. Not real heavy. So it's getting later. I mean, it's almost 9 o'clock here, I think. But if you've watched me before, you know that I've got trimmers, and my trimmers seem to settle down a little more in the evening a lot of times, so they don't seem to be too bad right now. So sometimes I do my recording in the evening. I'll try to get in camera. Okay, so I made a couple mats a little bit smaller. So we'll do some layering on this one. mount these on here like this. This is definitely, you know, influenced by Kendra's card challenge because she just has so many neat sketches, and I think we did something like this in one of her sketches. I don't know if it was this time or... But if we put this, if I can get this so it's like in the middle. This is where I need a T-ruler. Actually, probably what I should do is tape it on the back, and that would be a lot easier for me. Let's see. Find my tape. I truly have a mess on my desk right now. It is a mess. Okay, so I'll make it easier for me to center this. Get some glue on here. Okay. Very cute. And let's see, what was I gonna do? I think what I'm gonna do is cut this circle in half. And I think I'll put this on dimensionals. I used to do all my cards pretty much on the fly. Just, you know, make them up as I go. And I think what I was saying on the video that I tried to make yesterday is that years ago, probably in the mid-90s, I barely started making cards. And when I came up here to Montana, I had a friend of mine that was into Stampin' Up, and she got me really into Stampin' Up. But I remember I just couldn't think of what I wanted to do, and I would bring all my stuff out and put it on the table. And you know how you get those catalogs from Stampin' Up, and they give you all those wonderful card ideas and stuff in there, and I would look and look and look at those and stare at it for like a half hour, and then something would come to me and I would just start making something. I want to put this butterfly on here, but I know, I think it's a little much. And I don't think I have gold sparkle spots. don't know what those would look like on here. Those will work. So yeah, I think that made that card very cute. I like it. Let's see what else we can do here. Put these up out of the way so I don't spill them all over the place, which would be something I would do. Okay, so we have more mats here. Let's try this brown one. I just love this. All of Kendra's bonus printables are so pretty, and I've had so much fun with them. And when you're a paid member, as little as $5 a month, you get access to her bonus printable every month. And it's really, to me, it's worth it because, you know, it's just like going out and buying. You would go out and buy scrapbook paper or, you know, pads of paper, and it's beautiful paper. Yes, you're printing it off, but I have an eco tank, and so I'm not real concerned about, you know, using a ton of ink because my printer is amazing. Let's see, what do I want to put on here now? Maybe this. So I need a smaller mat. We'll go 3 3/4 by 5. Actually, I want to make it a little smaller. Want more of that mat underneath to show. And let's see. I've got all these strips over here. I need to start using these strips. And it kind of gets lost on this paper, I think. I could cover that up with one of these hats. That is so cute. I just love that. So what I did on this hat is I stamped it on the yellow and then on the orange cardstock. And I cut out just this piece on the orange one and glued it over the top of the bow. So cute. Yeah, I like that. So I'm just going to ink around just the center part a little bit. This one was cut out of or printed on regular paper. that's fine. So I think I will put this up on dimensionals. So far, so good. My phone hasn't stopped on me, so that's good. All right, so we'll do that. And then what I'll do is put a dimensional on the top here of this. And then glue the bottom part. Just like that. Very cute. I love it. That's very cute. Okay, I got a couple more card bases here so we can keep going. I hope I've been in screen, you guys. I'm so sorry if I haven't. Let's put this one. Let's see. Let's start with the strip. Now I'm going to have to measure this one because I glued that down already, so I'm going to have to cut it. This way. We do this, and then I must be getting tired, you guys. I'm getting tired. All right, now this will work. I think what I'm going to do is, I have this mat already cut, but I think I'm going to make it just a tiny bit smaller. Use a black mat under that. You know, it's just a matter of finding what looks pleasing to your eye, and I mean, what looks good to me, you may be going, ew, ick. So, you know, it's all a matter of interpretation, right? And what you come up with that makes you happy. So I think that shows up a little better. On there. And again, put that up on dimensionals. And I think after this card, I'm going to say goodnight because it is getting late. But I just wanted to show, you know, how you could make more cards with your scraps. And Make sure that's straight. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals on this also. And I am making it the same height because I put the same size dimensionals on the back of this. So it'll be, you know, the same height. And we'll just put glue here on the bottom. Glue it on the card. I mean on the thing. So there. Cute. And I think what I might do is use these stickles just to add a little sparkle to this. Butterfly. I love using stickles, but you gotta let them, I let mine dry overnight. And I have to put it up because I invariably will stick my hand in it before it's dry. Every time. So I have to put it up where I can't get into it. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll call that good. I have these little gel pens too that are gold and clear sparkle and that. And sometimes I'll just use those in there. And but I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but that turned out pretty cute. So I'm putting this up out of the way so I don't put my hand in it. And I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really, really appreciate it. And have a wonderful night, day, morning, whenever you're watching this. And I really, really do appreciate everyone who stops by, makes a comment. Please make a comment if you watch. Even if it's for, 5 minutes. Just make me some sort of a comment. Okay, I really appreciate it. And I will answer everybody. Okay, thank you guys for watching. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.